Hey everyone. Yeah, it's not a good Monday to hear that United lost their game last night. Very disappointing to see that. At first, I have some honest feeling that the lineup seems pretty fresh when it was mentioned. Without Bruno, we can clearly see the creativity was no longer there. What other things that I see in this game is that they started off very slow with two DMs of Fred and Matic. Seems pretty much of a left to right to left, putting to the sides, and it's looking at the lineup itself. At first, it's good to have the other players involved, like when the big coming in, Alex Telles coming in as well. But it seems very ordinary for the team. And Ole should have done better in a sense that he is actually facing a very experienced manager in Brendan Rodgers. It's hard for me to say that because he was a Liverpool manager in that sense. He had very high expectations of him, and he was clearly. A good manager in terms of tactical. He reads the manager itself. He reads the game. He reads each players involved. His lineup against United was pretty much a one-to-one battle of every players. That's the reason why he put Albrighton against Telles, because he knows Telles will keep bumping up front. Good play by Wan Bissaka though. A good tackles here and there. As usual, the Spider always comes up with his performance. Just to kickstart things with the goal. As you know, I just mentioned that. Brendan Rodgers is a very tactical manager, and he plays against the opponent's weakness. But unfortunately, the goal came through our very own mistake. Coming from Maguire, passing to Fred, and then Fred mispasses the ball back to Henderson, and Inihacho gets the ball in the back of the net. He's one of the informed strikers now after a hat-trick, and he scores that goal. Pretty simple goal to let go, I would say. Maguire should have done much better, I would say. He knows Fred is there, but he knows Tielemans is coming right against him at the back of him. It's like Leicester played as though that he wants Maguire to play that ball with Fred, and he knows Fred will be very pressured when it comes to pressing. Leicester did pretty well on that pressing, and without said, the miss pass took the chances, and 1-0 Leicester. First half was very boring, I would say. The intensity was all with Leicester. What I would say that when the goal came in from United was a good pressing at that time. They kept going after that first goal, after realizing the first goal came in. Good play by Pogba from the left against with Telles, Pogba, and then Pogba with a cross, and then Van de Beek came up with a genius of dummy the ball, giving out space to Greenwood to score the equalizer, which I was thought, well, you know what, this is United again with coming back from a 1-goal down, going into the second half. Right after that, second half, we still see a very 50-50 game. Then the substitution came from Ole to put more players in. With the likes of Shaw, Fernandes, and the rest of the substitutes coming in, McTominay and all those. But as I see that Leicester had a clear win, and after them scoring the two other goals to clear the deficit and make the gap bigger, I would say that Leicester deserve to be in the semi-finals. They have done what was necessarily to be done. Playing now against I think Southampton, when the draw comes in, I think Leicester deserve to go through the final, I would say, playing against either City. Post-match, it's really hard to digest this kind of thing, because it was one of the very much of a favourite to win the cup, apart from City. I'm still optimistic that we should be winning a cup for the FA Cup, or at least the Europa. Good luck to Ole again on being a more brave on his choose of the lineup. It's also a lesson learned. We still have to go through this. It's a defeat, yes, in the FA Cup. Again, not to be too much of a disappointment, but we still have the Europa on board, and we still need a top four in place. So, good luck to United, and for us as fans, we will still back you 110%, Ole, and we hope that we can get a favorable result in the Europa and keep the second spot. One more thing about the upfront of Martial, I would say, he's trying his best. He's trying his best, but he's not good enough as a striker, let alone the service. He knows the service won't be much, but he has to take his chances. Very different from Cavani when he came in. He brought a different dimension, more movement of the ball, and he seems to be a more prolific touch in the box as well. Have a prolific touch. So Martial, a lot of hard work, a lot of development areas. You're not playing in the France squad. We don't have the prolific French midfield to support. You coming down deep and getting the ball. Yes, it's an initiative, but you just have to be prolific up front and have more ideas of bringing the players into the play. All right, that's all for me. Of post match information. I wish that we could do better. We could do better, and we should actually engross more attacking flair. Start with a brave team, Ole. Start with a brave team. Give us a high intensity the first 20-25 minutes. Go ahead to them. Bring that United play back in form. Don't play left to right, right to left. Matic is there to be composed as a substitute player. We shouldn't start him and a double pivot of defensive midfield. It's not working out for us. If you want to attack, you want to score goals, bring your 5 top attacking players up front with your wing backs, and we can do better. We can do much better. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening. Hopefully, a more positive reviews in the next coming games. Thank you, everyone. Bye.